Welcome to this whistle-stop demonstration of the capabilities of generative AI for trade unions. On the screen, we have a slightly customized version of ChatGPT that we've created over at Unions 21. Let's say hello. Okay, it's responding. So it says, "Hi, Nick. Before we dive into our session on generative AI, could you tell me a bit more about the audience? What's their level of familiarity with AI and ChatGPT, and what are some of their specific needs and interests?" Okay, so we're going to answer it, but instead of writing, this time I'm going to speak to it. To enable listening, I click a little button on the screen. Sure. So, as you know, Unions 21 exists to help unions navigate the changes affecting them now and in the future. We're kicking off a major project focusing on how AI could affect unions. This short video I'm recording now is designed for union staff and reps who might not have seen all the capabilities of generative AI. I want the video to help them think about how these capabilities could be useful to them and how AI could be harnessed to build the strength of unions in the forthcoming age of AI. One thing to note up front, this video is just a demonstration. I'll show how ChatGPT, the most capable of all generative AI tools at the moment, can read, see, listen, connect, and think. Though anyone can easily learn to use ChatGPT, you won't get the same result immediately without training, which is something Unions 21 can help with. We're demonstrating the first capability now, listening as I'm talking to you. But I'd now like you to show that you can write. Let's do this in a storytelling style. I hope this will really help show off the power of generative AI, that is AI that generates new content. I'm very aware that over the last year, there has been a huge amount of hype around AI, but perhaps people don't understand some of the most basic definitions from the world of AI, nor how it works or why it is useful. Could you create a short, engaging story to show how unions in the near future could use the different types of AI to support reps and staff and become stronger unions? So I'm sending that all to ChatGPT. It's converting everything I've said into text. And then I click send to send the text to the model and it will to the app and it will start writing the story. Absolutely. I'll craft a story that illustrates how unions could leverage AI in the near future. Here it goes. In the bustling city of progression, the Union of Skilled Workers, an organization dedicated to advocating for workers' rights, faced a challenge. Their resources were stretched thin, and they needed innovative solutions to keep up with fast-paced changes in the workforce. Enter Ava, a union representative equipped with the latest AI tools. She had a vision to empower the union with these technologies. Ava introduced an AI listening tool at union meetings. This tool, similar to ChatGPT, transcribed conversations in real time, offering insights and summarizing the key concerns of members. This helped the union to quickly address issues without misinterpretation, ensuring every voice was heard and valued. Next, Ava used an AI writing assistant to draft personalized responses to member inquiries, policies, and newsletters. The AI, trained in clear and empathetic communication, helped Ava reach out to members more efficiently, ensuring no one felt left out or misunderstood. Ava also implemented an AI visual tool to analyze workplace conditions. By processing images from various work sites, the AI identified safety hazards and compliance issues, allowing the union to proactively address workplace safety. With an AI that can connect to various data sources, Ava gained insights into industry trends, wage patterns, and employment statistics. This enabled the union to develop more effective negotiation strategies and advocate for better working conditions based on solid data. Finally, Ava introduced an AI advisor. This tool provided simulations and forecasts for different negotiation scenarios, helping the union prepare for various outcomes in discussions with employers. In the end, the Union of Skilled Workers emerged stronger and more united. By harnessing the power of AI, they could advocate more effectively for their members, ensuring a fair and just workplace for all. So this story highlights the potential of AI in enhancing union operations, communications, and strategy, and how it can make unions more equipped to handle the challenges of a modern workforce. It has been created on the fly by ChatGPT. I just gave it the instructions and ChatGPT went away and did it. But let's move on to the next thing. Thank you for this. Perhaps let's take a moment to demonstrate the third capability of AI, drawing and creating imagery. Act as a visual expert used to creating powerful ways to explain complex ideas through imagery. Create a cover image for the story above, calling on the tradition of union imagery over the years. Explain in 30 words or less why you think this might be an engaging image and would make a union member want to pick up the leaflet with this story on from a table at a union conference. Again, it's converting everything I've just said into text, and now I'm going to send it to the app. So while it's working on the image, let's have a note of warning. Drawing is a capability that demonstrates most clearly some of the biggest risks of generative AI. When AI creates you an image, it is using stored labor of other artists to create new content. Copyright likely isn't being respected. No one is being paid for this image. There's also a high chance of bias in the images produced, race, gender, or more. I tend to only use the image creation capability to inspire myself with options or where I would never have commissioned paid imagery anyway, for example, on a PowerPoint. Let's have a look. This is the image it's produced, and let's see what it says about it. Here's a cover image that captures the essence of the story. It merges traditional union symbols like clenched fists, gears, and banners with futuristic AI elements using a bold color scheme to convey strength and unity. The imagery is designed to resonate with union members, symbolizing a harmonious blend of historical labor movement values and cutting-edge technology, appealing to their sense of solidarity and progress. Okay, let's move on. Okay, we've demonstrated drawing. Let's move on to reading. I'm going to attach a 30-page long report by Accenture on generative AI. Read the whole report and pick out what you believe to be the two most startling points relevant for this audience of union staff. Okay, so it's going to turn that into text, and then I'm going to add over here the report. So find it in here, here it is, and attach it. It's now uploading it, sending it to the app, and now I'm going to send that whole message, and it's going to start reading it. So one of the key capabilities that is most known is this one, about reading and summarizing. So it is what it's doing is turning all of the report into text. It's starting to read the document, and then it's going to connect it with everything that we've said and everything it knows about unions, and try and find the most relevant pieces of information. So you can see how quickly it's read. So after reviewing the Accenture report on generative AI, two particularly startling points stand out for union staff. Number one, the impact on work and jobs. The report highlights that 40% of all working hours can be impacted by large language models like GPT-4, as language tasks account for a significant portion of employee work time. This transformation offers both opportunities and challenges for unions, as it could lead to significant changes in job roles, the nature of work, and the need for reskilling. Number two, customization and responsiveness. The ability of generative AI to be customized using an organization's own data to address unique needs is particularly striking. This feature could enable unions to develop highly tailored strategies and tools specific to their members' needs and concerns, potentially transforming how they operate and engage with their members. These points underscore the transformative potential of AI in the workplace and the importance for union staff to understand and engage with these technologies proactively. Let's move on. Thank you for that. Let's move on to the next capability, seeing. I'm adding a screenshot of the publications page of the Unions 21 website. Using your existing knowledge, what you see in the publications in the screenshot, but also what you read in the Accenture report, could you pick the two publications where you think generative AI is likely to have the greatest impact? Then, while you're there, you might as well critique the design of the web page in two ways. Again, it's converting what I've just said into text, and then I'm going to add very quickly the image of the Unions 21 homepage. Here it is, it's being uploaded, and now I'm sending the whole message. Okay, so I've just sent the image across, and now it's having a think about it. So of all of the different capabilities that ChatGPT can have, vision is one of the slowest ones, but you can see it's now responding. Let's see what it has to say. So using data to build strong unions is the report is picked out as particularly relevant. It says generative AI's ability to analyze and synthesize large volumes of data can significantly enhance how unions understand and serve their membership base. Changing world of work, what does it mean for unions? So that's another report on that homepage. The transformative role of AI in the workplace aligns closely with the themes of this publication because it potentially reshapes the future of work and unions' responses to these changes. And here's the design critique. Visual hierarchy. The publications are presented in a grid without clear prioritization. This could be overwhelming. A stronger visual hierarchy would guide visitors to the most important or recent content. Color contrast. The use of color is minimal, which maintains a clean aesthetic, but could underutilize the potential for color to draw attention to key areas like new publications or calls for action. More vibrant colors could enhance user engagement and navigability. Let's move on. So, that's really interesting. Thank you. I was thinking that the next capability we could demonstrate is your ability to help in thinking. Act as a historian and researcher. Will you be able to support me in preparing my conclusion to this short demonstration on generative AI? I want to argue that generative AI will affect society and people in profound ways, and that despite the fear, uncertainty, and doubts that AI may generate, the biggest risk to trade unions and their strength in the future is inaction. We need trade unions to be strong to support workers in the AI age. And to be strong, they need to act. What gives me hope is a parallel from history. One of the things that made unions strong in the first place was their ability to harness the advances of the industrial age in communication, transport, organization, and more to combat the really negative effects the age brought for workers. So to help me conclude, can you think of 3 arguments I might use that reflect how the behavior of union members will change as a result of the widespread use of AI, how that will undermine current union operating models and ways of working, and how unions can repeat the trick of the industrial era and use the technologies of the AI age to fight AI's worst excesses. Again, I'm sending that text, that audio through to the text, and it's all been converted and now being sent through to the app. There's a lot there. I've asked it to think very specifically about an area of argument and to create the argument. As a historian and researcher, it's given me a response. As a historian and researcher examining the impact of generative AI on society, here are 3 arguments to support your conclusion. 1, changing member behaviors. AI's pervasive influence on communication and information consumption will alter how union members engage with each other and the union itself. Members will expect personalized, instant communication and solutions. As AI raises the standard for interaction, unions must adapt to meet these expectations or risk losing relevance among a workforce accustomed to the efficiency and personalization AI provides. 2, operational challenges. Current union models are based on collective action and representation, but AI could fragment this by providing tailored solutions to individual workers. This individualization could undermine the collective bargaining power of unions. To stay effective, unions need to integrate AI to enhance collective strategies using predictive analytics and targeted communication to solidify their role in a changing work environment. 3, harnessing AI for empowerment. Just as unions in the industrial era use the era's technologies, modern unions can leverage AI to combat inequalities and injustices that may arise with its advancement. By using AI for tasks like monitoring labor conditions, forecasting economic trends, customizing member support, unions can become proactive defenders against the potential of exploitation and marginalization of workers in the AI age. So 3 really useful, powerful ideas in terms of the conclusion. But that's brilliant, but let's just show one more thing. Let's show a final capability, connecting. Let's use code to create a first draft of a PowerPoint presentation. Please create a PowerPoint file for me that could be a takeaway for people who watch this demonstration. Use the insights from the Accenture report, the capabilities we demonstrated, and add a conclusion with the 3 arguments we just developed. So again, sending it to ChatGPT, and there we go. But while it's doing that, let's close the demo with some final thoughts. I've just asked ChatGPT to create a PowerPoint. It will create one by using its capability to connect through code to specialist applications. However, I don't want to give the impression that generative AI is all about ChatGPT. The PowerPoint it creates now will be very basic. There's much better tools available for creating presentations on the fly using generative AI, including Copilot in Microsoft PowerPoint itself. In fact, all Office and Windows now has Copilot, a version of ChatGPT. Google has something similar. Within months, we won't be able to avoid using AI in everything we do. It will be baked into every application we use. Yet if we use AI, we need to be aware of its key problems: copyright bias, but also a tendency to make things up, data privacy concerns, AI abuse for scamming and misinformation. I strongly believe that the best route to responsible use of AI is experimentation and training in a safe environment. Unions 21 wants to help unions become AI savvy. We are offering training sessions on AI for union staff. Our training is designed to help you understand how to adopt AI tools in the most responsible and productive ways. We're also launching a research program to understand how unions can be adept at harnessing AI to build union strength in the fight against AI's worst excesses and societal impacts. If you're interested in finding out more, or you want me to come and do this demonstration at a staff meeting of your union, get in touch using the button on this page. Thank you.